Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my fourth tutorial on Python. In this video I will try to teach you the basics of how to use list in Python. Lists are the basic data structure which is used in Python. They are just like arrays, but in array you cannot store different type of data, but in list you can store different data types. So let's get started. First of all, I will show you the syntax of initializing a list. So I write my list equals to, this is the way of initializing a list. In this case it is an empty, so I will just initialize an empty list. Now if I want to show the items of that list, so I will just write my list, and when I print it, and you can see it is empty. Now I want to show you how to initialize some variables. So I will write my list equals to, in here I specify an integer, then a string, then a float value, then a alright. As you can see, I have initialized the list. Now if I want to show the list, and I can write my list, and you can see it is printed. This is the actual way of storing some data into the list. Alright. Now I want to show you the different methods which are used in list. If I want to write the data into this list, what I need to do is I will just use the append method. So append method will store the value at the end of the list. For example, if I want to save word, alright, in here, so what I will need to do is I will just write my list dot append. Append is the method which needs the variable which we want to store. So in here I write word. What is the error? My list dot append word. Alright, I missed the semicolon here. And you can see if I write my list, this is printed. Word is now added here. The second thing which I want to do is if I want to store some value, for example in here after hello. So as you know, the index start from 0, so this is index 0, this is index 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Alright. If I want to store the at index 2, 0, 1, 2 in here, if I want to save the data, what I need to do is there is a method called insert. First of all, I need to specify the index and then the object which I want to store. So first of all I will write 2 as I want here. So I have data I need, so I write 420. Alright, so it is added. So if I print this, so you can see 420 is added here. Alright, the next method is if I want to delete a particular index. Alright, if I want to delete this 420, what I need to do is I will just write my list dot pop. Pop is the method which takes the index number and it will delete the index. So if I want to delete this one, alright, so what I need to do is 0, 1, 2, 3. I will just write 3, and you can see it is written. But if I print the list, you can see 1, hello, 420 and world. See, this number is now deleted. Alright. Now as you see, as you can see, if we have a string, we can convert it into a list. Now I will tell you the way of how to convert a string into a list. Alright, so for example, if I have this, for example, a equals to hello. Alright, now I want to make it a list. So how will I achieve this? I will just write list, and in here I will provide a. So as you can see, it is now converted into list HELLO. Alright, this is the way of doing this. Now if you want to find any value in the list, what you need to do is, so I will use the statement called in. So if I want to see if E is present in the list or not, so I will just write E in my list. It will return false. Why is it returning me false? Yes, I need to specify the double column. E in my list. Alright, you know, this is A. This is A. I am sorry. In my list, so I will write this E in A. So you see, this is true because in A we have this one. This is A stored in A. So I want to see A. So this is A. But if I print it A, hello is printed. Alright. Now there is another exercise for this. If we have a list named grocery, in here we have juice, tomatoes, potatoes, bananas. Alright, we have this four. Now if I print grocery, you can see the list is now printed. If I want to print only this one, what I need to do is, I will just write grocery, and in here I need to specify the index number 1. Alright, you see tomato is printed. Similarly, if I want to print banana, what I need to do is 3. As you can see, banana is now printed. Now if I want to print juice, tomatoes and potatoes, excluding bananas. Alright, so what I will do is, I will just write print grocery. So I will start from index number 0 and I will end in number 3. Alright. 0 and number 3. So you can see juice, tomatoes and potatoes are printed. Similarly, if I wanted to start from tomatoes, potatoes and bananas, but I need to specify 3, 1 and 3. As you can see, only tomatoes and potatoes are printed. Let's see if I 1, 4. So you can see now tomatoes, potatoes and bananas are printed. Alright, because this number is excluded, this number is not included here. Alright, so for example, if we have 1 and 3, so the values which will be printed index will be 1 and 2. In here 1, 2 and 3. Alright, 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the next concept in here is how to for example, how to put a list into another list. Alright, so for example, if we have ABC equals now my list 1 equals to 1, 2 and 3, and I have second list my list 2 equals to A, B and C. Alright, now if I want to join these two lists into a single list, what I need to do? First of all, so I will just write my list final list equals to, now I will just write my list 1 and my list 2. Alright, now these two lists are now combined into a final list. So if I just write final list, as you can see we have two different ones. Alright, this is my list 1 and this is my list 2. Alright, now there are other methods which are used in list. For example, we have a sort method. It will just sort out the values. Alright, so for example, if we have a equals to 4, 2, 3, a 6, 1, 9. So if I just write a dot sort, what will now happen is these values will be sorted. So if I press A, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. Alright, another method is reverse. The items here will be reversed. For example, if I just write A dot reverse, so if I print A, you can see these values are now reversed. Now how to delete a list? To delete a list we use del command. This will delete the list. For example, if we want to delete my list 1, for example, if I print my list 1, this is my list 1. If I want to delete it, so I will just write del my list 1, and you can see now if I print my list 1, you can see there is no error. Alright, if I want to delete a particular index, there is another method. For example, if I want to delete, if I press A, this is the A list. So if I del A, and if I want to delete 3, so what will be the index number? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 will be deleted. Now if I press A, you can see 9643 now deleted from here. So that's all. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Goodbye.